For example, go look at the story of Vincent van Gogh. Vincent van Gogh, the artist, famous artist, Van Gogh. I want you to go look at his biography, his story. And you will see how he struggled to find God in the essence through his art. And he did find something remarkable. Vincent van Gogh found something so remarkable. And it astonishes people even today on his canvas. Glowing canvas with detail. Your mind just drops looking at it. How could someone do that with their hands and eyes and face? But what the story about Vincent van Gogh is interesting, it started tearing him apart though. He's the guy that chopped off his ear, and then he shot himself in the stomach, because he became so, it just burned him out. It totally burned him out so bad. They cut off his ear. He wanted to get married with his ear all cut off. And then he winds up shooting himself in the stomach to kill himself, but he can't even do that right. He shoots himself in the most painful wound you can imagine, and he dies 2 days later of the pain of the wound that was shot to the stomach. I mean, he was trying to put himself out of misery. He was glowing so hot with the fire of this thing in his body that he couldn't put out. But that's not a good example, though. The example is how the canvas out. See, when he taps into that immortal energy, his canvas started glowing. But it started tripping him up. He started having mind games, mind problems, psychological problems. And the story of how his life ended is tragic. It is so tragic. But he self-immolated himself, you see, because it was so intense. The burning fire was so intense. And the story of his life is a good example of course, not, is what happens when you find that main artery, that main electrical bolt cable. You see?